been on the planet for a relatively short amount of time, modern Homo sapiens have dreamed up and created some amazing, sometimes far-out things. From the moment someone bashed a rock on the ground to create the first sharp-edged tool, to the debut of the wheel and the internet, each invention has proved to be indeed useful to us. But as it is said, all that glitters is not gold. And internet, although it may seem much appealing and quite innovative an invention, it has innumerable demerits, which my teammates have already spoken about, and we may never know whether something else may surpass it in the future. Thus, it cannot be called the greatest invention of mankind. Let's think about it. The internet couldn't have existed before other inventions such as the computer. The computer couldn't have existed unless the gear was invented. And without the wheel, there wouldn't have been any gear, and so on. The question which arises now is that without these earlier inventions, where would the great internet be? One may be tempted to think that the internet is just a humble or even a primitive invention compared to some of the fancy gadgets that we have today. But it has actually revolutionized the way human beings travel and transport goods from one place to another. Before its invention in 3500 BC, humans were severely limited in how much stuff we could transport to places and how far. Wheels are now vital in our way of life, found in everything from watches to vehicles to turbines. We can only imagine how the world would be like without vehicles to travel us to places, and our only means of transport would be either on foot or on horseback, which can take hours and days on end. When all you have is natural light, productivity is limited to daylight hours only. This is where the invention of the light bulb comes in. Thomas Alva Edison's light bulbs changed the world by allowing us to be active even at night, as well as initiating the introduction of electricity in the world throughout the Western world. Light bulbs also had rather unexpected consequences of changing people's sleeping patterns. The washing machine or the vacuum cleaner are also examples of technology that have freed women from household drudges, and also the contraceptives that have continued their economic emancipation. Fire had been created by our ancestor Homo erectus during the early Stone Age period. Do you think the internet can create fire? Of course it can. It can create fire between internet users and destroy their lives. Have you ever seen an iceberg in an ocean? Quite often, there is more to that iceberg than what meets the eye. Just like that, the internet is a huge iceberg, and the tip of it comprises of stuff that we use today, such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., while the submerged part consists of stuff like drug dealing, pornographic sites and such that is highly illegal and extremely impacting on most of us youths today. Therefore, how can we believe that the internet is the greatest invention of mankind? As we look through time itself, we will find that there has been many inventions that we have already called the best thing ever invented. Let us remember that the internet, like most other tools of invention, is just that other tool, and it's just a stepping stone to the next biggest thing. Thank you.